Hi, and welcome to the All About Grecia channel. My name is Kurt, and I'm your host. Thank you for tuning in. I'm a happily retired baby boomer, and Grecia has been my home for over 5 years. I have my residency as a pensionato or pensioner, and I participate in the healthcare system. I've lived in 4 different neighborhoods, from high up on the ridges to down south of the city, and I'm here to tell you what I've learned about living in Grecia, Costa Rica. This is my 3rd video, and are going to talk about Grecia, the good and the bad. Grecia may seem like the perfect paradise, but in reality it is a give and take. So let's learn more. All about Grecia. For many expats, moving to Grecia is a chance to trade in the stress of city life for a simpler, more peaceful existence. The rolling green hills, mild climate, and friendly locals create an inviting escape. But like anywhere, life here isn't without its challenges. Beyond the beauty and the pura vida lifestyle, there are adjustments to be made. Some small, some more difficult. From infrastructure issues to cultural differences, expat life here, a mix of reward and reality. Bureaucracy. The art of patience. One of the first things new expats face is the bureaucracy. Whether it's applying for residency, opening bank account, or getting driver's license, patience is essential. Costa Rica's government offices are known for long lines and slow service. Simple errand that might take 30 minutes back home can take an entire afternoon here. Many expats quickly learn to adjust their expectations. What isn't finished today? Hopefully, will get done tomorrow. Residency applications, in particular, require an extensive amount of paperwork, legal translations, and patience. Some choose to navigate the system alone, while others hire local attorneys to help cut through the red tape. Infrastructure. Adapting to the unpredictable. Living in Grecia means getting used to an occasional infrastructure challenge. While the town is well developed compared to rural areas, issues like power outages, inconsistent water supply, and spotty internet service can be frustrating. Heavy rains during the wet season can cause temporary power cuts or washed-out roads, especially in the more mountainous areas outside of town, and fiber optic internet. Available in some places, in others slow connections can make streaming or remote work a challenge. Road conditions are another concern. While the main highways are well-maintained, secondary roads can be narrow, winding, and full of potholes. Nighttime driving is particularly tricky due to lack of streetlights and unpredictable weather. Most gringos don't like the challenge of driving after dark. The cost of living, higher than expected. Costa Rica is often seen as an affordable paradise, but in reality, the cost of living has risen steadily over the last few years. While living here is still cheaper than the States or Canada, many expats experience sticker shock when shopping for imported goods. Imported items like electronics, cars, and even some food products come with high import taxes, sometimes doubling their price compared to other countries. A car is going to cost you more here than in North America, with used vehicles often costing as much as new ones due to import duties. To balance the cost, many expats shop locally, taking advantage of fresh, affordable produce at the weekly markets and choosing less expensive Costa Rican brands over imported ones. You can spend a lot of money buying your favorite gringo foods. In my experience, my weekly food budget is about the same as it was back in the States. I imagine things are more back there now. The biggest savings here is housing. Rent is cheap. And one last thing for you smoker drinkers. Your booze is expensive, but cigarettes are cheap. Getting around. Maybe you don't need a car. Grecia boasts a reliable and affordable bus system that keeps the town well connected. The bus routes link neighborhoods, markets, and nearby towns, providing a stress-free alternative to driving. The buses are clean, comfortable, well-maintained, and cost-effective, making daily commutes easy for locals and visitors alike. More than just a means of transit, the system provides a sense of community, support for residents and businesses, all while promoting sustainability. Whether for work or leisure, Grecia's buses provide convenient and enjoyable way to travel. Personally, I love the bus system here. It was my main means of getting around for years. Like all Ticos, the drivers are super nice. The buses run up and down the ridges hourly, and for the most part, they run on time. As a senior citizen resident, I get to ride for free. Language barriers and integration. While many Ticos speak some English, daily life in Grecia still requires basic Spanish. Tasks like visiting the bank, going to the doctor, or even ordering food at a soda can be challenging without some language skills. Those who take the time to learn Spanish find it much easier to connect with locals and integrate into the community. But for others, the language barrier can feel very isolating. My advice is learn at least a little bit of Spanish. Some expats don't bother to make the effort, but you won't get much respect if you don't even try. The Ticos are a beautiful people, and it's nice if you can communicate with them. The trade-off. Is it worth it? Despite all the challenges, many expats can't help but fall in love with Grecia. The wonderful climate, friendly atmosphere, and slower pace of life makes it a place where people stay for years, or even a lifetime. Living in Grecia is far from perfect. There are frustrations and adjustments, but for those who embrace both the beauty and the inconveniences, it's the place that feels like home. Well, this looks like a good place to end for today. They say I shouldn't make these videos too long. What do you think? If you like this video, give me a like, and please do subscribe. If you have comments or questions or an idea for a topic, let me know down below. There's so much to learn when you want to know. All about Grecia. Gracias. Ciao.